It's official, you guys. This month, I am starting my PMI-ACP Exam challenge. It's my goal to go from absolutely zero to being certified as a PMI Agile certified practitioner in the next 6 months. I'm going to document my entire journey here on YouTube studying for this exam. This will be a part of my monthly video series for the PMI-ACP exam so that you can follow along, and hopefully I'll be able to inspire and motivate you if you're also taking this exam or even the PMP or the CAPM certification exams. I'm just like you. I'm 100% human. I am a real person on the other side of this camera, and I hope that you'll follow me on this journey as we become certified project managers together. Now, in the past years, I have taken several certifications to be a CAPM, a PMP, a professional Scrum Master, and an Agile leader. So taking exams is something that I've done before, but not really something I'm looking forward to. Every time it was always filled with all this anxiety for me and a fear of constant failing. Feeling like I don't know enough information to truly pass the certification. And I think that is actually something I'm scared of because exams can be very challenging if you're not prepared for it. So with that said, here is the challenge. Within the next 6 months, pass the PMI-ACP exam. I hope to share with you what my biggest wins and failures are, and hopefully by the end of this 6-month journey, I'll be walking away from this with a certification in my hand as a PMI Agile certified practitioner. I know that this journey isn't going to be easy for me. I am balancing a full-time job working as a project manager, and last year I had one of the biggest health scares in my family and also for my own personal health, and I do want to keep that personal and private for now, but I want to make sure that I'm there for my family at all times and that I prioritize taking care of my own health and my mental well-being as the number one. You know, there's a saying that you can't build your wealth without your health. So you gotta prioritize your health, your diet, and your exercise and fitness goals so that we can sustain our minds and just be even more successfully dedicated in our careers and our financial goals. I'm filming this video in the month of January, but by the time this video is uploaded on YouTube, it will probably be around February. Now, the best part of this journey of me sharing it with you is that I'm going to be completely transparent with every single step of the process. Follow along on my YouTube channel to hear how things are coming along with what I'm learning and the mistakes that you definitely should not repeat from my own journey. My deadline is no later than July 31 to have taken the PMI-ACP exam. That way, I have at least 6 months to study for this certification. Think I can do it? Good. Me too. I know that other people can pass this exam in less than 1 month, but I wanted to give myself enough breathing room so I don't stress myself out and put too much of a burden on my shoulders knowing everything that I'm juggling and balancing personally. As an update, I have already started reading through Mike Griffith's PMI-ACP Exam prep book, and I'm actually already on chapter 3 for stakeholder engagement. I love how Mike breaks down all of the different concepts in very easy to understand language, and I feel like it's deepening and reinforcing many of the Agile concepts that I'm actually already familiar with. So for the first month, my goal is to read at a leisurely pace at least 10 pages from this book every single day. And I'm keeping track of my rate using a burn down chart, and I'll show that on the screen right here. I started reading the book early January, and so far I'm actually a little bit behind schedule, but you know, that's just the reality of things, right? So I'm doing my best to allocate at least 1 hour after work to read through my exam prep book. Now, before I answer some questions that I know some people might have for me, don't forget to smash that like button to show me your support. It really does inspire me to keep creating even more high quality content just like this. So the first question is, what resources do I plan to use? Now, I've mentioned this in my previous video here, and I'll link everything that I'm using in the description bar down below. Primarily, it will be Mike Griffith's exam prep book, Pocket Prep for practice questions, Prepcast course to satisfy the 21 educational hour requirement in Agile training, and of course, Prepcast PMI-ACP exam simulator. Now, the second question I know people might have for me is, what experience will I be using to fill out my PMI-ACP application? I'll actually be using one of my most recent projects at work where I'm leading a group of engineers using the Agile approach to develop and deliver a product to our customer. And I'll give much more detail on that in another video. So the third question I know people will have is, how much will it cost for me to take the exam? Now, per PMI's website, if you're a member, then it should only cost you $435 at the time of this recording. But if you're not a member, then it's going to cost roughly $495 at the time of this recording. Now, this might sound expensive, but honestly, you can actually leverage your company to fund your certification. I encourage you to ask your manager or your director to fund your certifications or any kind of training that you want to pursue, so it doesn't have to be out of pocket from your own money. Usually, organizations allocate some funds to help their employees grow in their career through certifications and educational training. So I highly recommend that you go down that route so you don't have to fund it all by yourself. And let's say that you do encounter some obstacles that are getting in the way of you getting funding from your employer, then pitch it to them. Share with them how you'll apply your learnings from this certification to better lead, to better manage Agile projects on time, so you're delivering more value to your customers faster, which ultimately means more revenue being created for your organization. So the next question I know you're going to have is, what if I fail my exam? Now, this is something that I am still completely terrified of, and the fact that I am announcing this publicly on my YouTube channel is even more frightening for me. All I can do is do my very best to prepare as much as possible for this certification and share with you not just my journey, but what exactly is working for me. So hopefully you and I will learn something along this journey together. That way we can prepare ourselves and market proof our future selves in our careers. For me, it's not about the actual certification. It's about the knowledge and the skill set that I'm leveling up along the way that will help me be the person who I see myself becoming in the next year. If I want to become, let's say, a technical program manager or even a senior manager, then I need to be completely confident in my ability to speak Agile lingo and lead teams in the Agile methodology. I'm genuinely excited for you to join me on this journey. And if you gain any value out of today's video, please don't forget to smash that like button. For the full deep dive into everything that I'm using to study for my PMI-ACP exam, please watch this video next, and I'll see you in the next video.